Hello everyone, my name is Alex and I always use Splash, and today we are using Mew. This team comes from Gorhato. We used a Gorhato team the other day. They are cooking some seriously good Reg J content. But why Mew? Imprison and Transform. When you click Imprison, Pokemon on the field cannot use any move that shares its moves with Mew. But Alex, what about if the opponent doesn't have Substitute or Protect or Transform? Well, that's funny because if Mew clicks Transform into one of the opposing Pokemon, it completely shuts that Pokemon down unless they switch out. And if it's their last Pokemon or one of their last Pokemon, you basically turn the battle into a 2 versus 1 because they cannot do anything anymore until Mew is removed from the field. So if you leave Mew for the end game, you basically say to your opponent, the game's over, just quit. So this is a very fun strategy, a very different strategy. And also on this team, there's an Iron Thorns. Whoever gets a chance to use Iron Thorns, we're going to try and use it in a battle today. But the highlight here is Mew. Let's see if we can get this Mew stuff off. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe. Hype the video, become a channel member, all of that fun stuff. But most importantly, thank Gorhato for making a fun team. If you want to see what this team does for yourself, the rental is on the screen right now, and you can try out for yourself. With all that said, please jump into the pool with me and let's go swimming. Groudon, Smeargle, Jump Bluff stuff with... So, I mean, Miraidon doesn't look the worst. What type are you? Rock and Electric. Yeah, that's pretty good. So if I go with Mew and Miraidon, I'll bring Iron Thorns and Incin. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing. I've not a clue what I'm doing. If I manage to imprison and transform... Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's imprison. I'm just going to switch out into Incin. Because then we can imprison and become the Calyrex. Yeah, I'm liking that. We're going to click imprison and then transform. Here's Incin. We're going to get an Intimidate on the Calyrex. That's massive. They're going to Terastallize straight away. That's also massive. They're going to Terra the Calyrex into Terra Grass. Hold up. This Transform's about to go crazy. We imprison. Okay, alright, hold on. They're up to... Yeah, okay, hold on. Glacial. Oh, we can imprison. We can transform. We can transform. Hold on. I'm gonna fake out the Yeah, we're gonna fake out the Smeargle. And I'm gonna transform into the Calyrex. Here we go. So there's the fake out. I'm gonna transform into the Calyrex. And now they can't use any of their moves, hopefully, because of Imprison. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Happy days. And, yeah, they've got a speed fall now, which means that I can Glacial Lance and just knock off into the Calyrex spot. The bat was cancelled. Mew. Mew. Doing Mew things. It works. Now, you're not sold on this team. I can see by the look in your eyes. The Look in Your Eyes. The Look in Your Eyes is the brand new single by Nathan Dean, and you can follow them on Spotify by clicking the link in the description down below. Thank you so much to Nathan Dean for sponsoring this channel, and you can listen to some great country music. 5705, whilst my opponents try to survive, while I whittle them down with this Petulant team. And you can look into my eyes, and the only thing you're going to see is pure joy. Because this Ting Lu Petulant core is going to make my opponents snore. But what won't get you snoring is this good music. Follow Nathan Dean, jump into the pool, let's watch some more battles. What in the world? Right, okay. What does Electrify get? Motor drive, raises speed if hit by an electric type move. Okay, so... Yep. Tell you what then, maybe go with these. Incin, Miraidon. Yeah, let's go with Mew in the back. Because I imagine the Electivire is coming out first. No? Okay. Speed was heightened. Okay. It's an own tempo Smeargle. Let's Volt Switch there. And Fake Out there. They're going to Terrastallize. Is it going to be Terra Ghost on the Iron Bundle? It's Terra Ground. So at least I've faked it out. They Spiky Shield there. I'm not going for your Smeargle. We Fake Out. I bet it's Covert Cloak. Oh, it flinched. Let's Volt Switch there. And let's Parting Shot there. I'm going to Terra Fairy for this. So that I don't take as much damage. Okay, cool. It's Follow Me. Oh, they just Hydro Pump. Well, they're just they're just crazy. Okay. All right, we take the Smeargle down to Sash. So now I come in with Iron Thorns. We're Assault Vest on the Iron Thorns. And we get a Attack Rise. And we come in with the Miraidon. Now what have they potentially got in the back? Okay. So it's going to be a Low Kick and a Dazzling Gleam. Follow Me. The Miraidon's going to hit first. They miss a pump. Boom! We take those. Yeah, we do. Right, here's a Dazzling Gleam. Lovely. Now, what I really need is to get Mew in unscathed. The Low Kick's going to do some damage against the Zamazenta if that's there, but yeah, it's kind of all dependent. Okay, Diancie. And Zamazenta. Okay. So yeah, this is all dependent on... I can get a Low Kick there. Maybe just switch into Mew. I'm kind of hoping they Wide Guard. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Yes. Okay. We low kick. It does a good amount. Body press. Ooh, okay, right. We go for another low kick there. I go for an imprison. Okay, hold on. Now, which one of these two is it going to be more important for me to transform into? Is it going to miss? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it needs to be the Diancie because I can Electro Drift into the Zamazenta and then transform into Diancie. Because we're going to take out the Zamazenta here. Boom. Cinema. We've hit the Imprison. We're now going to transform into the Diancie. And now they can't do anything. Yeah. All of your moves are gone. They're just going to let me do it. Lovely stuff. Mew is a demon. An absolute demon. Look at that. Wow. Happy days. Good stuff. Okay, if I manage to get Mew in with Dondozo, it's Jova, as they say. Miraidon and Incin with Mew and oh, I don't know which one of these two I want. Hold on. Yeah, these four. I don't know. I've just got to try and get the Imprison transform off with the Dondozo on the field. Easier said than done. Hold on. Hold your horses. Now, if they're Scarf, what I need to do is I need to Volt Switch there, Miraidon. I'll go for a light screen. If I can get Mew in, alongside, if they're going into Dozo here, I think I can do it. So they're enduring the hit. There's nothing to endure here, bud. Here's light screen. Right, okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm Volt switching their Dondozo here. So let's see how we go here. Obviously, I can encore it into whatever it goes for next. Is this going to be a Toxic Orb? I mean, that's excellent damage. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I think I need to go into Incin here, really, don't I? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fine. Hold on. Hold on. So it's got Black Sludge. I'm going to fake it out and then go out into Mew. Fake out and go out into Mew. Says fake out. It flinches. So. Right. Hold on. They're going to go into Metachan here, aren't they? Yep. So, what I need to do here is parting shot the Dozo and click Imprison. So there's Imprison. There's Skill Swap. Goes for rest. But it can't sleep because of the electric terrain. Hold on. I might have just... Oh, they wanted to sleep so bad. Hold on. I'm gonna encore him into skill swap, and I'm gonna transform into the Dozo. So they're withdrawing. So they're gonna go out into Miraidon. Okay. Okay, so no encore for me. I could have just Moonblasted there. That would have been so good. Here we go. We're going to transform into the Dozo. The Dozo can't do anything now. Now I'm just going to Moonblast at the Miraidon. And... I honestly think I can heavy slam at the Miraidon just in case they go for oh, they cancelled. Oh, brilliant! I love it. Mew's so good. Why is Mew so good? Well, there we have it. 3 battles where I was able to use Mew to shut down my opponent's side of the field. We transformed into a Dondozo, a Diancie, and a Calyrex. That's it. So we got the strategy off a few times. It shows you how it can be done. It's very, very tactile. You have to be very, very precise with how you set this thing up. But if you want to try and do it for yourself and shut some people down, like I said, the rental is on the screen right now. You can try this team out for yourself. Let Mew do something for you. And also, let me know if Iron Thorns pops off for you. I really enjoyed this team. There's not much else for me to say apart from there's lots of stuff coming to the channel. Please like and subscribe, hype the video, become a channel member, jump into our Discord, send me some fun teams, all of that good stuff. Jump into the pool with me, and let's go swimming.